Who share me say we fan more ba. Nanso oba to me share me nim ka share me say be ma obo oba obu no osu ni na krokro na chenere na eno no.
Me who say ware onya ware what on right.
Some people will go into relationships 7 times, 5 of them men cheated on them.
Kone ko ratare no. Man can't just me shatare.
There was a girl I tried to she was like, "Oh yeah, bumile kumi." Me wife for brushing the teeth ground. But me brushing my teeth no be honest house or no be in the window.
Sometimes I tell people, some people are from a home, some people are from a house.
I feel like I'm the one always calling you. Now, friend, you're not here.
Me, for instance, it took me like 7 to 8 years to master my anger issue.
A lot of women even give the men the money to pay the bride price.
Maybe we'll quote today and make us say Pains chapter 1 verse 5. Oba bia se be man ye.
Onipa bia no e be wo no o ye toxic.
Maybe the me who relationship ba we don't say two things. Either say me di broken and only pa ni be di broken.
You cannot be working and be telling someone that, oh, I want to. That's a real. How? What do you mean, can't ask them?
I want to find out what, we term as toxic. Because for me, let me give a practical scenario. I happen to go to work and then I make time to reach out to you. You don't pick up. And then later on you come back and I ask you, oh, I called you maybe this and this and this number of times and I couldn't reach you. Why? What's up? What's wrong with you? Are you okay? And you straight away tell me that, don't you see I'm at work? Can't you see that I'm busy? And I ask you that, oh, at least if you are busy, let me know ahead of time that, oh, maybe as of from 9 to 11, I will be occupied with so and so and so, and therefore I cannot have access to my phone. I'll be very, very okay than to complain about the fact that I'm calling you and you're not picking up. If I complain about this, someone may think I'm being toxic for complaining that my friend was unfair. But to me, it's not toxic. I have every right to apologize to you that, oh, I'm sorry for not telling you that maybe from this time. Some may be unexpected, well understood. But I don't think the expectation can go beyond you not being able to tell that, okay, me koya there, and so in the next few minutes I'll be very busy and so therefore I cannot reach out. And so I'll be very glad if we can define what we tell. I know beating is extreme toxic.
Yeah.
That one there I know. But certain attitudes, let me add one more scenario. I'm dating a girlfriend and then I don't necessarily give you an instruction to put on certain clothes, but I tell you that, oh, clothes may I don't feel okay about it. Or maybe if you do so and so and so, you're working with this kind of person, I'm not okay about it. People may tell me that I'm being toxic, but I'm not being toxic. I'm just trying to talk to you as someone I'm in a relationship with. Dressing and exposing yourself, being in the midst of other people, Charlie, it will cause something to the relationship. Some people will end up approaching you. You end up having double-minded thoughts. I'm sure you have cheat, So I really, really will be glad if we can define what we are calling toxic.
With all your scenarios, it makes sense, but I won't define it as toxic in both sides, because toxic is an extreme situation whereby the individual well-being has been moved from character A to character B. That is toxic. That means extreme. So toxic can be physical, mental, emotion, and everything. So moving from one particular state of well-being to another particular state of well-being, that is called toxic. That is not of the good side, but of the bad side. So toxic is something extreme. You complaining about in a particular way, we would define it as love, showing and disciplining the person. If the person chooses to accept, that is fine. But if it gets to a point whereby it's affecting the person's emotions or physical or anything, that is when it becomes toxic.
The reactions that you take when you are talking to the person, it might be normal. Oh, nah, babe, at I already sure you'll be exposed. I didn't say I want to be the only person to be having access to that. It's fine. But then it's going to be like, man can't just So to me, I see that the tone, the tonations, and then the way you react towards your partner, yes, your communication and things that you do, that tells how toxic it is.
Sometimes, if your attitude will go make a change in life, every relationship, your attitude will go make a change. So assuming say, bro tell you say, change your clothes, what you they wear, not nice, it expose you. Then you go give him chicken answer. How do you expect him to like show you more love or care about you if you make it look like he did or what they talk no they make sense to you? So changing from attitude A to attitude B be the same thing, because if you're my woman, what I tell you is Charlie, the way nowadays you entertain this person or you talk to this person or maybe then you tell me say madam for the year and I say wait dear me you say yeah. Me lie and I say Mr. Some idea say me can I say you ma a part of it, because obo ni kunu anane guy ben mpo a fa dream o kasa ebi o better di ni kra o dwen ho na o dan ti sesa andre ye me no what that o girlfriend that on chen kra o be dwen ho. You understand what I mean? Intino sometimes it depends on the reaction, the way I will reply to me question and idea me authorize or say and decided in bed.
For someone to become toxic, right? It depends on the person receiving whatever thing is being given. I'm saying this because imagine you are coming from a home where you have this freedom to do what you feel like, or you've been single for a very long time. You don't text anybody, you don't check up on anybody. See, there's a tendency you can settle in that mindset, and when you find yourself in another relationship, you don't end up doing the calling. It's not intentional, but it's because of the state you've been in for a very long time. If I start telling you that, oh, yeah, I feel like I'm the one always calling you. Now, friend, you're not heading. Do you get me? Yeah. But then that can be addressed like, oh, I'm sorry. It's not intentional. I've been single for a very long time. Chalome phobia, best 6-7 years. Me sorry no pa me phobia. Me phone come baby da. Like in that case, that person receiving whatever thing you are saying, I promise you will never call you toxic.
Yes.
I don't know if you get me, but this same person, friend. It would be a man for our own fa. Meaning relationship cry, relationship cry. Oh, sister.
Your scenarios, you need to be very intense about it, because if you are giving the scenario, that means everybody is in a toxic relationship, because the kind of some of us talk to us and all those things, everything is about communication. You understand? People don't know how to talk, but you still stay inside to teach the person how to communicate. But if you use your scenarios as toxic, then trust me, all of us we are all in a toxic relationship.
The way I only way be and yes I know they may be. So what I say? Maybe way back later, the way I will be shout on and yes I know they may. So the way I will be and yes I know they may. But you know under one roof, but we be doing sell 1 year day. We should be doing sell day. Open we are something. So what I say? Inti say bibi anko kan enje chrede relationship bia you okay o me fan say me me ex wo maybe na me treat you nice but me be share wo no maybe do na me kasa na ubu mi na me ex no o show some attitudes bi na me home so no me share wo no na won show santi no me ja no na ma be den ni ma be di wechi me say me di wechi a na ma start show no attitude, because me pen all right but the onye ma me no and na wo into attention na be ba also need not follow under that, because so one may come here me show so we say we need me assume say we need me so me nimu na first day be ma dey show about first day also you show we share me my fine me mo na maybe mo me ngel go fear me mo accommodate no but wo na me your family yi ma so be feel okay we do level be na me the wo we never just say say na eden ete into one may come here one make some comment be one make some moves be who the bad side of me say them come out here say into in every relationship no ba ko answer toxic one thing be you are good to go me ni madam for your girlfriend girl ni say oh no bibia in the family me if I travel I get money I will come pick my bro first if I get this my bro if I get this my bro meanwhile do girl no pa what to car man or rent my baby man. But what tears again he make his start commenting. Ube good to the girl. I'm starting showing attitude. No man blue light.
Just walk out.
So
When I
Walking out is not just.
So you see, what we are saying is the little things that literally graduates
That is it.
to become like real toxic. Before, so let me give like with the one you said is actual toxic, like beating. Small miscommunication can. Is that what I'm saying? A different one like beatings.
Yeah.
Like beating is not a prolonged thing.
Yes.
Miscommunication alone can lead to. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Like I will give it
The
to
way
you.
you talk, right? No crowd.
Yes.
So it's just the little.
And then they talk.
I talked to you today. You didn't give me a good answer. Okay. The next day, why are you shouting?
The third day.
That like do you get, so it's the little
When they
thing that
graduate.
literally puts together.
My wife, baby, sending it no a different from sending it me.
Yeah.
Now, my wife, maybe who say even when you may a dear will be okay. Before we do bed, so no, also when you BBC. And I say BBC said chips need those things I won't dear and son and what that. Or no, Sani at it, no. It's a year worry and I hear woman frano. Sad, no, or the back, me side. Miss Media, no crowd, senior. Me do one, I just had the action. Well, it's sad, and a committee. Metimina mana me dwene ho mis get we kwa what's up adeba ware na mako ware and na me ehye ho sa afi na me hu say na me dey na ha me until one day oyade bi na me shout no one na na wo wabusuafo life na wo dey ba ware mu no yenye ne sa because hu say wa ware be obi fufuro say wabusuafo na ma wo sa treatment na hu say baby waduru no wa ware obi fufuro so I didn't know this treatment na dey or say I'm ni parent mono or mode yen say, oh, bedakra was so near be now. And I'm saying, Chama, who papa let me provide this animal, and Bameno. I yan, sir. So, a bayer issue be into no or ya no a fast, I'm not their common mammy. Ama, we did your worry within 1 year and cover any cray. But in your mincha, they are worried for 5 years. Ah, yeah, that's your day. One day, or no case a transcend or realizing was no. So when just animal we are because to be honest with you, me call baby treatment I know a man be treating me no. It's never me re feel me no cry. So the na me nua be man dey e kan. Me re feel me wife cry because that side no. I say ube fear me hu say ware onya ware what on right. Yeah. To be honest with you, be man dey with all your masters and everything. Tony na to go nchen. Never ware ne dey. For the can for ware ne first. Enti me hu saade no enti me hu say na e ha me but one day na me voice out no enti me e dey e ma na me be dey etodin enti toxic no saade me nua na ka no eye ne marketing kiti bi obu o wa ontimi emfa nhye ne ho obu o so de hye ne ho a wan hwe won kan kire wo da but say de bit me di nya wona adwene mu na ne nipadua mu no one day oba bie ne ho no na de se kan twe.
Me, I think it's all about communication, honestly. Because if you are harboring whatever, like, you are going through, maybe I'm doing something you don't like it, you're not communicating with me, you're keeping it. How will I know that this thing that you're doing, I am not happy about it? No. Some people are raised differently, you know.
Like the way I said.
Like, yes, like the way he said his wife, they have to eat. I stayed with my auntie. When you're eating, you have to drink. She'll tell you, go and take a drink. It's like why you not drinking? Everybody that's their lifestyle. But in my house, my mother is happy if you don't even have a drink. Even if you are drinking, she's like, every day you like But elsewhere, it's compulsory for me to take it. Why? Oh, go and take it. Go and do this. Don't you want to eat? Take. People are raised differently. So as you've married, you have to know. Okay, this is okay. You sit your wife down, sweetheart. See, we can't afford this, or this is not right, or like let's work things this way, because we are both from different homes and we're both raised differently. So you just communicate. Just don't wake up one day and angry. Why is that you did it? No, you didn't tell me from the beginning. Me too. That's how I know. It's my normal.
Another thing that makes good people, right, end up in toxic relationship is that it's so impossible to actually read the thoughts of people. Yeah. But I wish there is a way that you'll be able to read the intent of the person you are talking to end up in a relationship. There's been times that, Charlie, you meet this girl and what you want to do is hit and run. But that particular girl is seeing the man of my dreams. He's like ready to commit, ready to like give her best. But this humble man is just up there to just hit and run.
Yeah.
On the opposite side, this lady meets a very nice guy. He gets, the guy is at his place where he also wants to find a committed relationship. He's giving his best. Like he's giving everything he wants to give. But Charlie, this girl has saved the name Kwame Fried Rice.
Yes.
The only thing she gets to have from the guy is that, hey, and then they're comedy meal. So if any are common, like you don't end up seeing the whole thing. To add to it, me, I don't believe all women are the same.
Yes.
I don't believe all guys are the same.
Yes.
Like I said earlier from the beginning, I wish that human thoughts are like notebooks. So that as soon as I meet you, I open it. Like this order. If I'm not okay with the menu, I close it and I put it down. That's like one of the major things that's making a lot of us like end up at the wrong places. Another thing is that you meet a lady. Actually, the lady is nice. If you don't like the lady, just communicate. I feel like so and so Tina, we can't continue. You meet a guy. There's one, I was engaging someone recently and said he invited a guy out. When the guy was coming, the guy was wearing a shoe without socks. That was a turn off. What I'm saying is that I wish we could do ourselves good by literally being transparent with the other person and telling the person that, oh, I met you. And the truth is that, see, sometimes ladies say, let's not make it look like if the guy, I hear people say, if you want sex, just tell me you want sex. And I wish that we could get to a place where, like, everybody's thoughts is open to the other. Like, you are transparent. I want a relationship. People say you dated 3 months. People say you dated 6 months. People long term. People commitment. People pizza, coke. People say bail. Like, let's make the thing open. In that case, Charlie, you can be a girl, good character, ready to commit, and you meet one guy being Charlie. And yes, now you always end up coming back to square one. Men will show you. Men will show you. So every Saturday there is a wedding going on.
The word toxic itself, or toxic relationship, let me put it this way, it's in levels. Do you understand? What may look toxic to me may be normal to the next person. But then, when we look at it from the angle where somebody is in a relationship with maybe, let me just say, a guy who is very rowdy, he's rugged, he's hard guy who can go to the extent of beating you to like, let's say you lose a tooth or something. Do you understand? Yeah. It's a level. There is somebody who will see just your attitude as toxic. Do you understand? So that's what I'm saying, that it's in levels. Okay. All right. So that's what I'm saying, that it's in levels. Now, for me, when like all of you said, when you are not able to communicate your feelings properly, okay, definitely you end up becoming toxic. Because maybe for me, I feel like if I'm in a relationship with a girl, I want her to do ABC, this is my love language, and then she's not responding in that regard for me. Now, there are ways to go about it. Talking about it and complaining about it are two different things. Exactly. Do you understand? You should be able to talk about your feelings and make sure you communicate it down for her to understand that this thing that I don't do it in this way, my guy doesn't like it, and he's hurt about it, or it makes him hurt about it. But in an instance where, hey, as for you, you don't check up on me, you don't do this, and why you... No, then like you said from the beginning, the one receiving it, if she's not applying wisdom, then it means that then she's going to harbor a lot of pain. Like, but this guy, why you always talk to me like that? Why always do this to me like that? Why always? Then we are piling things up into what a huge toxic relationship.
There is something we are forgetting. You know, everybody. Sometimes I tell people, some people are from a home, some people are from a house. And it's too, if you are a deep thinker, you don't even stress yourself. Yeah. Because this communication thing you are saying, there is somebody, So in this case, when you try to give attention to somebody else, there should be like, I mean, yes, I'm not like, but when you come back to her, another monster. Yeah. So sometimes the communication is key, but there are some people, anything you say, that's how they were brought up. Yeah. You get, because there are some homes, when you go, you see the mother and father, boom, 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 boom. They see it's normal. There was a girl I tried to, she was like, oh yeah, boom, kumi. But the first thing that came in mind was, the house I'm coming from, boom, kumi, no. You do some Friday, man, they require bejo. So when you know where you are coming from, there are some certain things, sometimes you even wish to, but that uncle that is praying for you, or that pastor, he can't spend everything.
Can't say na me de call me alternator say na me code duty na man ko na me sere kwan. And this guy me call no, almost say 800 and something series alternator no. And I'm so chale we dey mean to meet me call. This guy called Abusuka. Oni mo baby o. And order by omode ba no, ono ho na isn't but na ye nya bi. Abusuka ba na 1000 something. Why in the buy na me bufu ye? I'm say nigga, na one car situa for alternator no. And I see when I can say or that bra, me catch you say me see council team me copy day ba na my den my beti aska no. Ghana nkasa alternator ne ba no tu ni car. And I dey me to ni car no, and I dey me call bibi a me car ni si. Ye ko fix na amfa o. Or the me buy sa dey me call me fie. Esa order for another alternator e mo dey buy. E ma no be farm o me fie. E dey me call shop ho. E ma o fix car no. Otua sika no workmanship bibia wanje me foko. Since then, me catch a boy said the wire mammy no me rain feel that. Baby, I me could be or come home. My tardy, I me shall to be man, me watch me baby. I didn't hear. But Oko shop wa, or to me, me show up. 20 cities cross on fine. We are in the down to before to be about to me 100 cities, 200 cities. So I was like, bro, what's up? But me trans and said no, it's no beer na. So sometimes no officer will be to me good to we will be to me good. Obi on your not town. Said they make what I say. So good need ye ni say nipa be a good movie. Even a background a mommy to me per first born as same guy second born. Papa to me per second na first born on am uncle. You get it. So sometimes you know to me need me who say or friends being good need ye depending on who where you find yourself. And the way I'm more click the fan energy no and one age.
Me for instance, it took me like 7 to 8 years to master my anger issues. Yes, 7 to 8 years. Me bu full temper. Me bibi kitu na mbu.
Why you degree I masters?
Boy, me come it now.
Anger issues.
I swear. Bibi kitu na me bu. So I hardly talk. Okay. Me siya ya du baby ansa na me start say me bani pem. See the adnetian. So with me, when me ya dia, I didn't know obey ya doing some beautiful now be smiling.
Exactly.
Mestres
So I dream
my dream boni soon. A bit me
Yeah.
What you say? Enti now me do stage bia oya ma dia mesre fi okon ho I go. Just me new din command. The words you put out, I can put them together. So I quite say me explanation. I will explain it to other people like Charlie. I didn't win and the past me see me. Me we are sir.
Wo hwe me nsa we yemfa mo ba. Nanso oba to me hwe me nim ka hwe me say be ma obo oba like obu no osu. But I say osu ni mo na krokro na chenere na eno no pe. Ba me hwe me ho no ensa we me mfa mo oba. Me to me mo oba. Dabi me try impo. Enti no wo ka me tugu. Eye wo na ope wa ade bia ye and e better new into something else. Wo de koboni. Wo de maybe wo police ba be show ba me ye hwe be easy.
People take people for granted. Okay. Say oyoba and only be man wo ho a o hwe be man ni suban ne ye the way or that form see the oyena there o feel said na nipa we there na that brings where you say really onyame type what I say inti mami mia no mempe bio ba me ka chen so onko a because say oye timid and answer that form no e be me man broken heart me ha no inti we dem mami kura ne saa inti because say one pel ni inti no osu ye too good on pel o ka se kwa ebia di bia wo ye ma no na nioma bia wo nya free nchen no okoba bia wo nya ni inti no dem mami maintain you inti say e o senko ka che oboko say oh I didn't think na one frame ya it won't mean that so be frame me. Okay, so as a abuse whatever that you have for her or him because o done and as opening tea. Okay, so I see say sometimes the reason why the good ones are always in that kind of situation is because we are too good.
We have these ladies that they've gone through, like, instead of a lot going through them, they went through a lot. You understand? So they coming to you, they give you the scripture. Oh, Charlie, this and what happened. For you to be the good guy, you don't want to do anything to harm the girl. But I know very well the one coming is a daughter of Delilah. Yes. Yeah. Not to talk of Jezebel. Because there are some people, you know that the heart they are coming with is evil. Yeah. But the way she even spoke to you, because you want to be that nice guy, anything she does, you try to rubbish it. Anything, you rubbish it. Yes. Just for that image not to be killed from your end, you just keep the steam. But if it's too much.
One of the things that make people toxic is their past experiences. Yeah. Let's not doubt the fact that you can be very good, right? Until you meet someone who gives you who remembers you of your past. Yeah. So, see, a lot of us walking around are broken people. Like we are broken pieces. All we are just doing is that we are waiting for some vulnerable person to vent on them. So this person you are meeting, with patience, the person can be the exact person for you. But Charlie, because you've seen some shaggy some time ago, when you meet the next person, the slightest thing the person does, you are just wearing the lenses of your past. And you are just viewing the person straight from that angle. And the truth is that a lot of us, when we meet the good people we like, the traits and the discipline and the attitude they will make us have, we don't like. So we are not ready to compromise. That is why we think that good people end up in toxic relationships. Let me give a scenario. I believe in development. Charlie, I can't date a girl that you don't seek to develop yourself. Just all the one yesterday. Oh, sister. Like, I can't. But the truth is that, I'll say it on camera. Me if I won't go shop to wig him out, no sense in him. Do you get me? Yeah. But if you meet someone who is not ready to do something better for themselves, they consider you as like a wrong option. And so sometimes the good traits or the things that the people, a lot of guys right now, who could share about no sex before relationship, but then there are some real women who can really do that and do that very well. I'm not talking about the people that will give you the no sex and then low key. I've experienced that. Sorry, I've seen some before. I've seen some before. So I feel like the reason a lot of us end up in such places because imagine you meet a good guy. Let me use this example, my final example. You meet a good guy, on cheat you also, on abuse you, on yeah, but Oniska, I promise you date this guy. Who dating no? What could she about home sense, book sense, nice character, only two only no four. Because she's not attractive. Who dating no? I don't know if you get me. Yeah. And so it is what we are looking for. And the reason we are in toxic relationship is because of
as my brother said, some people are just very insecure. They have trauma. people have been cheated on in so many relationships. Some people will go into relationships 7 times, 5 of the men cheated on them. So obviously, if you're dating another guy and then he's maybe very friendly, he has so many female friends, he's always talking. It just reminds you of what your exes did to you. You might be very, very good. You don't stress your man or anything, but because of what you've seen, it just makes you insecure. Now you start being possessive. Any small thing, hey, who called you? Let me check your phone. Let me see who is texting you. And then now the relationship is getting toxic. Also, another one is family background. Some things are very normal in other people's families, and it's not normal in maybe your partner's family. There are some families that you go, even when they're brushing their teeth. So when they're brushing their tongue, they're like, they make noises like your neighbors will hear about it. Some people will be eating. I feel no person will you oh, and every time it's I don't know. People call it an ick, but then it's something that some people really can't stand. So your family background, and then sometimes it can clash, and then you start talking, and then maybe when you start talking, because it's something very difficult for someone to change. Now the communication starts getting problems, and then the relationship turns toxic, and it starts with these small things. So you didn't press the toothpaste from the middle. That is it. And then another thing too is culture. So let's say an African, like a traditional African man, goes to marry an European woman. This traditional African man is expecting to, provide for his wife with money and then, finances. And then she will do everything, take care of the kids, cook and all of that. But then an European woman too is not used to it. She is thinking 50-50. You help me clean the house, you help me take care of the kids. So that one too, it brings problems. They are good people though. Normally, if the traditional man marries another traditional woman, there will be no problem in their marriage.
Obia said they can obia ne baby or they will free oba. What I say? Ebia na me fear me free mono. Yeah, me said the medical and then record there me wife for brushing the teeth ground tea. But me brushing my teeth no be on this house or no be in the window. Moi if say be that who pressure but say to me sinning na. So what I say, but my wife so or brush is simple. It dey be o catch him say nothing that will brush you did that you did this mommy me dey no. That is my me dey no. What I say. And I miss so a dread, we be all the day, not the day use me. My wife so no, Diana, no, the Guinness. They are complaining what I say. But sometimes, said the meaning about me, say, my wife say, it's me to and we a tribe. But Obu was or teasing the partner on the tribe and no credit to me the moja some day. Eba me timini me yidi me o me wa was asante for the mu the season amote me say I krobo for the mu the hum wani ne asere but so obi so ne partner kasa asem we a eno kura ko ye ntokwasem it sometimes obu so woni obi wo ho no ma steady nipa no u steady no no hu say nipa we de se me ye bibisi a obeye okay me ye bibisi a especially oba na se bema ebia woni ne di nkoma na wontimi nsere enkyerɛw sa nipa ne hu
yewo efia ofim any suban a wodi free fie two things say excuse me twi me nse na me doesn't mean say efia me film eno no
mo ye me na me side no me life
efia ofim no esuban different from suban a wodi ba hwe obi obetuma ofie yetea no ye bo no ye ka no ye ni bibia but trust me odra bontia me dem by example me go school no obo mpa yesi me bechi watu
okay ho
thank you edi yima fie yima me go school ye blame boniti go school bia manual edi be go school bia no papa phobia me kan by a bar rascals for na gang leader na tete kan gang leader na me number 1
na di kan
yes and I feel so no one thing is say who can say me say relationship no de wa famu da no enyampa obu o serious girl odo no pa ba girl we ye no fe ofele se one ne nda nti de wo so ye bi one ne beda no obeye enye obi suban ne obroki bi a waje ofie na wo de ko into obi oye obi na adwen aha ye ti obi o ba so be no ho fresh boy no anya nice girl bi o mu no wawe no obu on so bo de adwuma nenam o ba be ka ma boy bi no waje no.
One thing I tell people is that when I meet you, I do not want you to tell me that let's be friends before. Do you know why? you are putting me in a box to be nice to you.
Yes.
Just because I want to qualify for being in a relationship. I'm not being myself. I don't know if you get me. We put the people in a category that, okay, you like me. Okay, sure. Let's get to know each other. Let's be friends. After some time, if we are good, then we do relationship. So the reason for me being a good friend is because we pursue a relationship.
Yeah.
When the relationship starts, that's when I will show you like the real self.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get me.
Yeah.
See, I've met people who were friends for 6 years, couldn't date 1 month.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you get me? I'm just that's what I'm saying, that I wish I could have a megaphone and announce to the whole world. Just be real. I don't know if you get me. Human thoughts saying you can start with someone very nice, everybody is genuine, until one time the person sees something that triggers her and then she changes towards you.
Yes.
So in her mind, the relationship has ended. But she won't communicate to you. She won't say anything to you. You end up doing the things you are doing now.
Obi owa yen ka no kware entrend like the way Abroe ka no.
The last time, that's what I said.
Oh, you're truthful to the opposite person, no. Forget about it. Or they are no, maybe 3 years to come, no, or they are no, ebe who kill and that's what the better you. And a more relationship no cry no or tanawa on dream. A depending nipan, but to me, in the game ni you fire one dream. Maybe the me whole relationship by we say 2 things. Either say me di broki and only nipan be di broki. Into me no woman, me prepare my heart.
There are people naturally, especially men, they grew up in a family where their father is controlling over their mother. They get to learn, and every time their father will tell them that as a young guy you are growing up, make sure that you do this, you do that, don't let your wife do this. You know, those things that as the child is growing, the child decides to pick all those vital things that the father has been telling him. So when they grow, naturally, when they meet a good woman or a good wife to them, naturally by default, they are harmful. They are just harmful to them. Sometimes it's not their own will to hurt the lady or the gentleman or the person, but because of how they were brought up or what their father has been teaching them since, they end up treating the wife or whoever is around them toxically.
Onipa bie no ye be wo no o ye toxic. Me if you me free no asante for the yemfa MPP ni ndisi. Yes, asante for the omo ye MPP for. Intina our mind no. Yes. You see, your program, ya the same trim, your chip, and the room. It's me nyina, I say MPP the best. Now, to see me me face ya brabono. They make what you say. So, I didn't know me papa ne mama ka say MPP. Na me say NDC. So na ye or money ye mama me enjoy. No, why say chinchina trying? Me go the MPP for it. When we are growing up, the things that we see from our parents, our mother and father. That one no obiara ne de obu okra ebetimi aba ne trim obu ha obetimi aka say oh ne papa ye ne maame obu a me mother me de maame ye mfaton me hu da say me papa ne me maame ko one day na me busa me maame say me papa ye soldier or retired soldier but me maame no a teacher ni me hu one day say me maame ne papa ko so one day I asked my mother that, so have you fight with my daddy before? I was on the condan I'm sitting when I didn't see it, but no omukun. Me papa to me call out no or be on bow or question a girl. Oh, and to me, Miakasakra took a cofano. I want a girlfriend, one of my buffy. But me banner, me mamma in day, any issue. Now, Siciano, Sadiano, Mrs. Misuya, it is a be a me make a 4 bow. Me make a 4 bar. Na me neneti ebi a me nya guess be 2-3 bo baby no na me yire ne me ko a medwin wa me sa na se ma me kro ne papa nko na what is na me ko so se me sumi nyina me sumi the same mentality ni so ache me trim emboa de me kana what ase toxic no yesua free yesua bi fifie yesua free ebi so free school na for the friends area no pokura wo mukura no the people that you mingle with no kura no omukura timi chewade. Society na kase timi chew last 2 weeks near cancer be say society now woman and look at me teach you life more than the one that in your house because be alcohol ma me kro obi wo be ye obe pause but area no ubetimi na obi akodi agro or no ubetimi atu agu so mabo because me feel say ye bo now the sunu efri abontin ba ka hey can we see a sabo enti wo ba no na yabo wa no de ahye ho etu ko di training na so akọ face no na wa bono na na tekateka.
You can actually live life. I can tell you, when you see black, say it is black. Then when I leave it, it's your choice. Now I leave for you to determine how you want to put it. You understand me? If you see that thing is red, and you have to choose to say that it's black, it's up to you. From whom you can be asked, do this, Fabema Walker, Fase. By the end of the day, Okoko who bear maybe no cracker, now you saw more pizza. And yet if you didn't now find. When we're all growing, go to school, do your service, you find a job, you buy the car. Baba, that is not true. The life will twist the whole thing for you and make you look like that school. Look, you go to school, and I mean everybody will testify. Let's look at finding a job alone. So that movie we are playing, that is not the case at all. Life has its way of presenting certain things to us which we aren't ready for. Yes, and if you to do the life thing based on what somebody is telling you, my sister, my brother, I'm saying it to the camera. My sister, my Baba, you are. I say all the time, by default, when they born you in Ghana, life has beaten you by one.
Life is not always black and white. And then it is not everything that somebody will say. You say, no, this one is bad, this one is good. So most of these things are from experiences. So maybe your mother will tell you that, go and find a man that can provide for you, that has money and all of that. You can tell your mom you have a boyfriend. You ask her, oh, mommy, your boy. Oh, the first question will be, it's Sika. Oh yeah, Juma Bang. Otimisho, because every man say neba no hofe, and can one ya fair, and Kabema so all my foul. Because a man being rich is like a woman being pretty. Maybe this girl can go into the world and then find out that she actually likes this guy. He doesn't have money as maybe their mother would expect or wish. Then she'll be like, okay, and let me just compromise, let me just be with him. Then the boy will show her shaggy. Wait, then come and see me, mommy. Maybe if I actually listen to my mother, because some men, say, men are no good people. No matter what they'll cheat on you, they'll do this. So it's better to go and find a man that can give you money, or at least can take care of you. And then you like, nah, this one, the one my mother is telling me, yeah, it's bad advice. You go into the world and go and meet a good guy, and then later he should say, hey, shaggy. He doesn't give you money too. You're like, nah, I should actually listen to my mother, because truly, this shaggy, even if he had money, it would have been better. So life is not always black and white. It is just through experiences.
Seriously, Adebako Hamipa, African mothers, African parents. I don't know why all the time a man or mukacho and bane say, kope bema or wosika, bema or be provided. Now, in which way? And he funny actually say, Beman, in which way? Because the party there, yes, we are party there.
Why are you always against our own?
No, but me question the way African parents, a man, a Bema bet my body masters, a yini bibia, a could school dredge, or back of 4 about 20 or traffic lighting, Edna Betnani fee. I should know. But Busan won't say, and by him. And what born the masters won't see can if you will be no cocoa bemo, opia a pocky, opia a paper. A beans. I want him for Chame. Somebody some. Meanwhile, but some kind of a movie, I can't drama and know, you know. Now, me person Matthias, yes, say. So, who say Bemaby or baby sponsor Bemaby, Asheno, Amana. Afole manana obano when you see a branty no anasa ne tatata sa ne otimi bo adwuma but majority bema wa kosuku abo no mo de ne fie wo bi etimi for oba or that baller so etimi de ne ba fi oba nya bi da oba ya sa de no ida se bema no obo no mo de won pam anasa wo hu adepa bi wo sa bra minimum young girl be or team area get no 40 years or the two guy be 26 years but we share guy now ade da na ham no e che ponko we 100% one kra onya oba obetimi owo ni sika woni bibi pa se obefa ni age mate So fana na betena so obehwe ono NC the ehuni na ye movie Nigeria movies obu akwa na car say na obi abegina wase me de be fix it bon one a concert party Ghana ha yeti a man bebre we say remember you ungrateful Bema tima afa wako fie akotu your bed price amount say you one city crown pokra na emre mu no anything na lumba yene panyi no otimi nya tumi say otimi e da ye ni kuna yie because ya mfa na nkọ busua wan kasa asem na kensi it is a lumba tria two that time na 2 city crown pona it was money and the Ghana has say uko ware oba me say me ile kroboni me Mr. na omiensa krobofo amamre Mr. Sam yere ho miensa Massa, no, stop. That's their culture. It's a once I call no. I have to provide it. It is one way we have a catch and say, "Me ungrateful." Who does that?
A lot of women sponsor men in relationships in Ghana, and they don't talk about it. It is very serious. And as people are saying, they go and pay bride price. What she said is very true. A lot of women even give the men the money to pay the bride price. And then they are not complaining about it. Yes. A woman will help a man upgrade his life, and then you now start doing girls sleeping around. And so what do you expect the girl to do?
I want to marry you. You know I want to marry you. Maybe I'm not even ready to marry you, but because you are in a relationship, you said open something whatever.
The pressure.
Now the pressure you are giving me, I don't have the money to, and then you suggest, and your mommy so kakane fanye de osi ye bia.
She's too magic.
We are Majimadi. O catch him some we are Majimadi no. Ooh, then you expect me, say, Mary no minty or sick amount.
What one? Na ye build na say me shortcoming be bad. Once we agree say it's a partnership thing, we are in to stay, to solve, to build. And this a minia, you push. You no get, I go push. You understand me? But the whole point is me no me busuafo expect say wo oba be tia skebia mame say wo be fa me fi me busuafo even by default yen ka say ye ba be fa be ma na fifie esa de bia me ka say ye nya bo be ma na brabo ne bitu by 1
oh Ghana +0
na wo say na say ye wo mpo a bibie nyi a minim court cry ye be chim pepepe na mai but me na me ba be say sikampo akwa ware and now, who supporting me? No, this all Jim Pokrana, who supporting me? Yen come to the limelight to cry, say, war baron puna support here. Pressure in Nancy Bearman, so pressure in Nancy, and so. And the war banu do see me low key, oh, but to me cry, yeah, expect to see me, and swan, maybe a scanner war ban or the mamma, and swan, young Gogas or ban this kind of man, and swan. Bearman in this car.
Because the ladies always expect too much from us, the guys. And when I remember you are doing one say, "No much so I did be baby It's not necessary, but because of me, and then you are putting me in the corner that I have to provide. And who here say about it? Oh, you know, I'm not supposed to. I should have, but if I have, I'll give you. But because it's scanning you up, and then you are giving me a must deal thing.
Maybe we'll quote to be a make us Pains chapter 1 verse 5. Oba bia se bema nye ba mi bisa se bema bia nye no undeti mi da hun se menye ena undeti mi nua no so hun se onye obia wa adwen odiko relationship ena obia nso wa adwen a odetena relationship mu obo hun so kita je wa gon nti no automatic waka Inti waba now the pressure be to me so na me to me provide that will pressure na me kasi o nigga move aside that eno nche se me nye waba now be control me man ane ne kasa no we ye hwan ya be I need 5,000 be me call salon we almost 10,000 be mami uber sika we yes obi so di 5,000 a day me pacho obi di 5,000 a day. We don't hear any man can be a sikafo na kasano 5,000 a day. Na say won to me and provide such amount of sikana. Ube ma oye dey. Mrs. Akasembi or sister wo share na say toxic relationship na woman to me you run away. Nti say wo dey that kind of lifestyle na e ba me so. Obekwa me show background me background check am kwa wo nka na wo ni bi. But who present we don't want two sister away because of one dress into also person said the essence because and my microphobia competition and then the mammy please missing and maybe okay sorry and maybe in quote and maybe madam wake it at 16 Pro Max we person 18 Pro Max 18 by a couple say invertible from man our horse into Bema the pressure to no own to me no or baby or person Bema entertaining in Subana Okitano whether good or bad attitude or person Bema no and containing that or person Bema in your heart for that. And then, obey intentional, yeah, dear, be say a person of something. But person be man oh baby, sorry. Bema being to me to say me na makuma banana nigga. Me nkasa ho. That's where you come in to say all men are. Meanwhile, the way and what be sound say is your man happy? You are dating. Ask yourself, say, is your man happy?
If you are with a woman and she loves you so much, now you have to do something significant. Let's just say travel, and then she goes to. You don't have money, and she's always providing. Yeah. Yes, and she goes as far as money. Yes, and the lady is with yes, and she goes as far as sleeping with someone to get the money for you to travel with, and find out eventually say she slept with someone and gave you that money. Would you leave the woman or not?
Minjano. Exactly, Minjano da means mean provided, and you are the one doing that providing. Name. What me okupeska banere to kwana masafa na say bia sister me kwampo me senso hie so na watena so na ekuro na wu na onya daje dey akobom na wasade bia ba
to me major the book of rich men chapter 1 verse 8 actually say bibia niwa permanent. First of all me consider yare first of all oba na ade na oye eba be daily routine be part of her life. One can say once. You made it. That means so only will be dying or because just get to cry. That means and hospital bills and only because that just kind of bride. Who took kwano enye interview na okwakoji visa and okwakoji sika and okwakoji ejuma e will be chrome. Akwanto na utun one specify the type of akwanto ani panoko osi travel. Either say wo de koye friend say yare o yare na wo ko abrochire e dey akosa ho yare different who make it say otukwan no so go we say wo ye lazy man na say wo depend on him ba e na wo betena say so better say so ba no oni mbe man ko dan first kan bro but a hard working man na num say wo future there who tolerate that thing simple to me
I'll leave you. I'm not going to stress myself about this. Something happened 2 days ago. You know, when I'm talking, I always want to use myself. I don't want to use anyone. Something happened 2 days ago. Somebody sent me a money, how do you say it, breakfast or something. A lady. Oh, McAfee, use this to shine your day. You get what I'm trying to say?
Money bouquet.
No, it's not money bouquet. It was food. To me. It was raffle with then inside. Honestly, I don't like this kind of things. You didn't. You didn't ask me, but even though you sent it to me, you had good intention to send me whatever you want to say. 2 days, 3 days ago, when we asked about this, the person borrowed Vodafone cash to send me that. Do you understand? Me, I'm not against you giving me gestures or gifts or anything like that. I'm saying that think about yourself first. You get what I'm trying to say? You know very well that MTN Quick alone, maybe I'll not be there with you. They'll be calling you and be doing stuff and other things with you. You go and pay the person on your own. Me, I won't pay. You get what I'm trying to say? Okay, maybe I didn't know. Do you understand? So, for example, based on your question right now, if you spoke with your boyfriend or whatever it is, and he agreed to go and sleep with somebody, it is his own whatever it is. But so far as he didn't tell me and you went ahead and went, see, whatever you do, you didn't think that you had sickness. You didn't think you have HIV. You didn't think you had this. You didn't think you had all this. You didn't think about yourself. You were doing it for me. Or in what way? No, see, love is enough. Yeah? Love is enough. But deep down, love is not enough. We all have expectations about things that we want our people. That's why we even enter into toxic relationship. The word toxic itself means you are looking for validation for yourself to do something else. Then you create yourself in a way that you be toxic about the whole issue. Everybody here has been a good person before, right? Previous relationships have shown you shege. So meaning that you don't want to also give your goodness to the next person. I be the back. Why would not think about yourself? If the person wants to stay, you will stay. You don't need to go and be checking my phone just to validate your staying there. There alone, you are creating toxic. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Just think about yourself. If the person will be with you, will be with you. And you not see the Bible said God put married together. And you what I say? Today when we are here, we mark maybe divorce target numbers today compared to our parent time. It was even more. Generations, things are going to be even be more chaos than anything. If you can't love yourself, can you love me enough? No. So the real truth is, why will you go and sleep with somebody thinking you don't want to give me money? When you know very well, you and I have never sat on that discussion. Did you even ask me if I had maybe planned somewhere?
This is a serious relationship issue we are talking about. So in a serious relationship, and you want to end up marrying this girl, and you want to travel, maybe for greener pastures, fine. And she's gone the extra mile to go and sleep with someone to bring you money. Do you know that when you marry this girl, at the end of the day, in the near future, when you have a little struggle and she has to come in to help, what do you think? You would think that she's going to sleep with someone, and then your trust is going to be broken. Your relationship will not stand.
When you do it with you have your good intentions. Oh, me boy, and I'm a boy, be. But with us, the thing we don't respect it, but if somebody else eat it, it's our problem. What you say? The moment somebody eats it, it feels like nippon the minimum to keep up. Because me the what was say oh yeah media.
But let me come.
No, say let me say about no funding ko baby.
The issue of why good people end up in toxic relationship. I want to say that let's start from yourself. You can be that good person. Like, be an example. We cannot work in an environment where everybody is seeking to like play revenge or like start with yourself. I don't know. I believe that if you start being an example of yourself, trying to be a good person to someone, we can start something. I think we can do better by, one, staying transparent with ourselves. Charlie, who person we are? I still believe the reason the society is toxic is because all of us are just looking out to vent on one vulnerable person, take advantage of the other. Like everybody's seeking to be at the winning side. But can we get to a society where everybody's looking out for the best party, looking out to do something best? I believe relationship can change, because right now, if you mention relationship in our generation, Charlie is an appetite loser, honestly. But I still believe we can do better.
You cannot be working and be telling somebody that, oh, I want to real.
How?
What do you mean?
At
the end of the day, right, being good doesn't guarantee peace, right? Being healed, like you being healed from your past and things you've been through, is what guarantees you having a good or successful relationship. This is Braveheart.